Hey guys, what's up? This is the Beast of Holland, aka Titans Beast, doing an online commentary, and this is going to be part 40 of the online commentary series. This is going to be a spectacular 4 versus 4, and it was played a while back. I'm going to hit my 100 subscriptions, so I thought, yeah, let's find a game that really fits the 100 subscription. And while I was searching for it, I found this game. This will not be the game that I'm intended to upload when I hit the 100 subscription mark, but I thought it was really worth posting this one online, and it's going to be a 4 versus 4. Before I'm going to get started, I want to announce that Elite Legionary just joined the Titans clan. He successfully completed his tryouts, and I just wanted to say, Elite, great to have you at the Titans clan, or in the Titans clan. As you all know, Elite has his own channel, and he has a great personality. And what really sticks out of Elite Legionary is the fact that his battlefield awareness is really incredible. He's a really mastermind when it comes to strategy and theories and thinking it through. So that really tipped off the balance, and he joined the Titans clan. He's a worthy member from now on, and yeah, I really hope to play lots and lots of games together with him. And besides his skills at the battlefield, also a great personality, great character, a really good guy to play against, to talk with, and to really enjoy this game together. So let's get started. Yeah, it's going to be a 4 versus 4, guys, and this game was played, I think, nearly 1 year ago. And for this battle, I took 12 urbans, 2 archers, and 6 Praetorian cav. And next to me, we got Greek Philippus, and we don't see this guy online that much, and it's really a shame. The same goes out for Democritus. I really hope that this guy Philippus comes back, so we all can play Rome Total War multiplayer on a very high level. And Philippus took 1 armored hoplite, 4, 8, 12 of these Spartans, and he probably took like 5 or 6 Cretans, something like that. And then next to Greek Philippus, we got Diomedes, and Diomedes brought in 3 Cretans. Let's see, how many cav does he have? 3 companion cavalry, so he probably has like 14 royal pikemen. I don't know why the game is lagging a little bit, but yeah. And then we got Cleomenes from the Titans clan. Yeah, he was once in the Titans clan, but now he's in the Greek clan. And he also was in the Greek clan like 1 year ago. And Cleo, he brought in 14 pikes and 6 companion cavalry. At the other side, we got Gladius, and he's commanding the Brutii. And Gladius took, let's see, 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. So he has probably 4 cavalry and 16 of these urbans. And then we got King Marcus, and Marcus chose the Scipii faction. He brought in 3 of these archer auxilia, 1 Roman archer unit, 3 of these Praetorian cavalry. Yeah, Marcus really loves to take these Roman armored general units, and he brought in 3, 6, 9, 12 of these urbans. And then we got Scorpi SR. He was in the Brotherhood clan a while back, and SR loves to take archers, and who could blame him? In this battle, he really needs a lot of archers. 3 of these archer auxilia, and no, 4 archer auxilia, 6 cav, so 10 urbans. And then we got Valens, and I don't see this guy that much as well. Perhaps this was someone else playing under the name of Valens, I don't know. But Valens got 5 cavalry, 1 archer auxilia, so he has 15 of these urban cohorts. Now let's get this battle started. yeah, as you can see, Marcus really loves to send in his Roman armored general unit up front, and I must say, even though it was a while back, I kind of remember this battle. How can you not remember a great battle, right? So I do know that although the game was really great, it did glitch a lot. So you will see a few of these glitches happening, or units not really corresponding to the commands that was given during this game. So you will see a little bit slow micro, also from my part, but overall it's going to be a really great game to watch. And normally I directly go up front, but seeing that we got like 3 pike factions, I figured that staying close to the pikes, especially close to Greece, is going to be a game changer. And immediately you can see that some of the units are really acting weird. So I'm going to try to fast forward this part a little bit. I'm going for an archer fight, so that the archer duel is focused a little bit more towards this side, so these pikes are not getting shot. And I believe Diomedes over here is going to make a phalanx charge on these Roman armored general unit, and he's going to try to catch him. Let's all see if he does catch him. I don't know. Does he catch him? No. At the very last time, at the very last moment, Marcus pulls back his Roman armored general, and theoretically these pikes are unable to catch this fast unit. And as you can see, the Brotherhood is taking a very defensive formation, which is kind of smart, considering the fact that if they do the archer exchange, then it's going to be a 50-50, and these Macedon pikes cannot advance forward, so everything relies on Greece and on Rome. And because of the fact that Rome really doesn't have the support that the Roman allies can give of our opponents, I cannot really go offensive. So the fight is most probably going to happen somewhere over here. Just seeing the factions that are being used in this battle, but I have to be really careful because we do not have the cavalry advantage. And although some of these Roman factions, Roman players, they took less cavalry, but in overall, Rome is much better in supporting his allies than the pikes are. The reason why I'm going towards this side is to cover up a little bit more area, because if I go all the way back here, it means that our archers are like exposed, and I do not want that to happen. I do not want to give away my flank, and I'm keeping a close eye on Greece and where he's positioned. And as you can see, Greece is positioned a little bit more up front over there, so I'm positioning myself somewhere like behind here, so that there's enough gap between my opponent Valens and me, that in case that all of these cavalry go towards me, I can just slowly pull back and make it somewhere over here, so that Greece can support me at this spot over here. So all I need to do is basically sit out the archer fight, so that the archers are nullifying themselves and on each side. So it really comes down to the infantry fight. But Valens is making a good move over here. He sees that there's really a big gap between me and Greece. And like I said, I did that so that we cover a little bit more area, so that our archers can be a little bit more loose, and so they take less casualties. So that was the plan. But Valens is probably going to move up. He's taking a little bit of a aggressive formation. Normally I would instantly go in and Pila and kick off the battle from at this point. But I was thinking, like, If I go up front, then my flank is exposed. There's a gap between me and my ally. So if this guy just pulls in, just blocks them off, this guy rushes upward, then Greece cannot support me and I will be like totally fucked. So I thought, well, let's not get fucked. I'm not in a getting fucked mood. So I'm playing a little bit defensive, but I'm seeing that Valence is about to attack. As you can see, I'm pulling my cavalry a little bit to this side. I'm exposing this this spot a little bit. So probably there's going to be a cav charge coming in from the enemy opponent. At least that's what I would do. Instead of moving back, I'm accepting the Pila duel over here, but I'm not going to be engaged because these guys are the units of Scorpio SR is positioned a little bit dangerous, and although I do have some support of Cleomenes, it's not enough to really tip the balance over at this side. And Greece cannot really function as an attacking force since they only got like 12 Spartans. So whenever Greece goes towards this flank, then he will get shot from the flanks by, or rear even, from these archers. So once I saw that Valence is going towards my flank, I'm immediately pulling back. And as you can see, the gap is being exploited by Marcus, so a brilliant move by him. I do not think that he's going to get a lot of kills because Greece makes there in time. And also I positioned myself a little bit defensive on this flank. But as you can see, a lot of cavalry forces coming in from here, and also cavalry forces. So every cavalry force that the opponents have, except for these 3 units, are all positioned over here. So I'm pulling back a little bit more. I'm hoping that these guys are going to eat some of the Pila, and I'm going to activate my Pila in a bit. I should have already activated them, but like I said, it was a little bit of a glitchy battle. So some of the units will glitch eventually. And I don't know if this was actually a glitch of Valence. I don't think so, because these guys are like in perfect formation and these guys are all the way up front. So I do not think that this was actually a glitch, but it might be a glitch. I don't know. So yeah, the fight kicks off over here. I made a mistake, but as I said, the units were glitching, and I was thinking, like, instead of pulling back, if I pull back over here at this point, then all of these cavalry will rush in. We have no infantry taking them up from up front. So I thought it was better to position myself like this and put some of my urbans at the flank, so that we can win the fight a little bit over here, or at least like make it 50-50, so that we can win it later on. So all I'm doing is just holding this flank while there are like tons and tons of cavalry located in this position. And the only way that I can survive this is what I'm doing exactly right now, is charging in with multiple groups, like charging in with the first one, then counter charging with the other one exactly at the flanks, and then going in with another group of 2. Now Cleo should have positioned his cavalry a little bit over here so that he could have flanked these guys. But yeah, it was a glitchy battle. Now look, my cavalry is going to get hammered in this charge because yeah, Cleo really should have positioned himself a little bit over here. Perhaps he didn't expect that I was going to accept the fight, but I was thinking, like, I saw that we got the pikes pretty close by. Our opponents are much more disorganized than we are. Like, we have now got like 3 infantry forces over here from Diomedes, from Philippos, and my infantry versus only 2 infantry forces. And remember that this guy Scorpio SR, he took a lot of archers, so he has less infantry. So I was pretty confident that we could at least hold this battle. But yeah, all of my guys, all of my cavalry are currently routing. We are getting a lot of kills on their cavalry though. So my job over here was just to basically hold the line, and that is exactly what I'm doing. And of course I'm getting a lot of help from Diomedes and from Philippos, and I'm exchanging Pila fire and just nullifying their numbers. over here, I'm trying to get a counter charge, but as I said, it's really hard to get a counter charge, especially if your units are not doing what you're telling them. And over here, Cleomenes and Diomedes are seeing that the fight is going to happen at the right flank. Some of the enemy forces are already routing, and Diomedes goes in for a charge. I'm going in for a charge, but watch what happens. I'm pulling back, and then I'm going back in. Diomedes goes in. Cleo just stands there. So it was a little bit of a glitchy battle, and look at my units. They're much more spread out. There was a glitch going on. I wasn't controlling my cavalry, and as a consequence, the cavalry of Diomedes is dying. If we charged in with Cleomenes at this, not at this point, but like 10 seconds ago, then all of this force of the opponents were going to get hammered from the flanks and a little bit from the front by my cavalry. But fortunately for our opponents, it didn't end over here, and it's going to be a spectacular fight because of it. So yeah, Cleomenes and Philippos are moving a little bit towards this side and blocking off this whole infantry force. As you can see, the only one linking these two parts of our opponents together is SR's, his 3 urbans, and a little bit only 2 urbans from Marcus. So it's like a 2 versus 2 and a 2 versus 2 over there, as you can see. Now it was a little bit chaotic, but fortunately for us, the fight isn't happening somewhere over here, but over here. And to be honest, we did manage to kill a lot of the cavalry forces of our opponent. Remember, they had like 18 cavalry over here, somewhat like 16 or 14, and they only got these cavalry forces of Gladius left, while we still have like 5, 10, 11, 12 depleted cavalry. So we kind of nullified the situation, and my units over here were not doing what I told them, or else I could have knocked out these 2 Spartan units. I mean, not Spartan, but urban units of the Julii. So that was a bit of a bummer, especially because the general was in it. But I believe later on I do manage to get the general. And we got another general, probably somewhere over here. Or over here. And yeah, the general just sacrificed himself in front of the Spartans. Now this was a perfect moment to knock out the general of SR, and I'm going in for a charge, as you can see, and there's no way that this general is going to survive it. This should have happened like 1 minute ago, but yeah, the cavalry wasn't really listening. Just have a look at what my cavalry is doing over here while the other cavalry force is fighting. And actually this unit is going to survive because of it, I believe. Let's see, look, no charge. Like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know what my cavalry is doing over here. But yeah, intense fight happening over here at the left flank. Cleomenes is trying to hold his lines while the urbans are pushing through. But as I'm watching this, Cleo got it pretty much under control. Apart from this part and this part, he's holding his lines. Like, there are tons of urbans like directly in front of these royal pikemen. And Cleo is moving towards this flank to probably knock out these archer auxilia, and I'm seeing that what he's trying to do, and I'm like, okay, it's better to have 2 guys doing that over here at that flank instead of 4. Instead of 1. And immediately after we kind of fought it over here and made it a 50-50 situation, we immediately pulled back, because you really need to stay together when you're having a lot of pikes in your team. When you stay together, then look how what the distance is between the forces of SR and the forces of Gladius. Like, it's an entire, like a football field. You see that? And the difference between the our team and their team is that they're pretty much spread out, and we're pretty much tackling and staying together. And that enables us to do some certain moves. The cavalry of Marcus is sleeping over there. Cleo managed to kill the general of Gladius, and that really leaves us open to take out these archer auxilia units. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm pouring my urbans inside this little box that the Greeks created. Really good move by them by creating this box, as you can see, and that really enables me to support Cleo, especially at this flank. And I see Cleo going in for a charge over here, and I'm thinking at this point, like, it's better to save my cavalry. But when I saw Cleo going in for a mass charge, I was like, okay, fuck it. We're probably going to sacrifice our cavalry, but I was seeing that we got the situation pretty much under control. Our lines were safe, and I was like, okay, fuck it, let's just go for a charge. So I'm going for a charge over here together with Cleo. He created a little bit of deaths while he charged, and now I'm charging in as well. And a lot of our cavalry just died on the pikes of Cleo, but we did manage to rout a lot of urbans in the process. Over here, I believe again, like, some of the cavalry forces just died from the pikes, and this is the moment that Cleo pulls his pikes up. But yeah, we just lost our entire cav force because of that charge, and we just managed to a little bit put the flank over here a little bit more stable, and we are not really being pushed at the side of where Philippos is. They don't really have that many archers left, and Cleo is trying to take, or Diomedes is trying to take out the enemy archers. So it really comes down to an infantry fight. Here comes Gladius trying to charge in, and he did get a little bit of a good charge, but immediately after that, Diomedes pulls down his phalanx, and this entire cav force just routed, which is a shame. It could have used a little bit better, but I believe he was trying to charge on this general unit and try to kill him, which was a good idea, but eventually didn't pay off. So too bad for Gladius. And the urbans are really pushing through this flank, and over here I'm trying to engage these urbans up front, while the units of Diomedes and Philippos are putting the pikes like behind me, so that once they push through my lines, they get killed by the pikes. And we're really pushing through. I'm just exploiting the momentum, and as you can see, we managed to rout this entire middle force, and there isn't really a cohesion of our opponents, while our troops are pretty much intact. We could have closed the box a little bit more from this side, but as you can see, my urbans are making an offensive flanking move, while the pikes are really holding up. And Diomedes and Philippos, they see that the flank of Cleomenes is about to fall, so they are sending in their reinforcements. SR is making a good move. The general of Diomedes is currently routing, but yeah, we got a lot of Spartans left, and yeah, Cleomenes just lost his general as well, so we're down with a lot of generals. But I'm going in with a flanking move on Valence, and it starts to pay off. Once these Spartans go inside as well, then it should be a mass rout on these Scipii forces. Gladius goes in for a charge, and he managed to rout some of my troops. Wait a sec. Oh yeah, the general of Diomedes, he was routing, but he didn't get killed, but now he did. So I was a little bit surprised, because I thought, like, what the fuck, did we have like 3 Macedon players? Well, we didn't. So yeah, that was Diomedes' general. So we only have the Spartan general and my general left, and he's kicking some ass over here. I don't know where he is located, but he must be somewhere over here. And yeah, Gladius is going in for another charge, but Cleo is making a splendid phalanx holding position, and yeah, these guys are kicking ass and fighting the cavalry of Gladius back. So really intense battle, man. Currently we have the situation pretty much under control, so I'm going to fast forward it a little bit, because it has been a very long video. So yeah, great team play by the Greek clan. I really hope to see this guy Philippos much more. We all got like above 1,000 kills. Only Valens got like 905 kills. I believe at the end he did bunch up a little bit, so that caused him to mass route. But yeah, it was the factor that um, our team played much more intact. So locally we were much superior on forces, and that really gave the edge of winning this battle. But it was a really intense battle, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys liked it as well. Please like and subscribe, guys. And yeah, I'm just checking my videos, my battle replays of a while back, just to find a video that is really worth posting, especially at the moment that I reach my 100 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys for watching this battle. This is the Beast of Holland, aka Titans Beast, signing off. Peace, guys.